Okay. Oh wow. This is quite a lot of stuff. And you know how to use each and every one of these, Mr. Palladina? A few are actually of my personal design, Noah. Shame you won't be able to see them in action today. I'm honestly befuddled you couldn't make any further progress on your own, Papa. Same, but that's the thing when studying aura. You may try and perfect and develop more and more advanced tools to analyze it. But the perfect machine for such a task already exists. The human soul. The soul-body combination to be precise, but yes. Were they not enough for my stuff as well? No worries. They all know. I see. No. The change brought to Yora by the Possessor Grim weren't as subtle as whichever may have been brought upon by Noah's aura. First, they seem to be irreversible, at least with our current technology. Evelyn, I mean, they don't seem to be damaging or dangerous, but still. Go figure. And second, it's getting stronger. Maybe I spoke too soon. Stronger? Stronger how? To be precise? Oh wow! Think of all the weapons mods I could make with all this stuff. Ruby, friends first, maybe? Your guests have arrived, Doctor. Yeah, better to continue this conversation later. Also, speaking of conversations, I guess, I'm actually going back to Vale for a job soon. Well, at least she's taking it in stride this time. Does it feel like she could explode or on someone at any minute? I guess her boss after the last time tried at least pushing less on her, or maybe her coworkers just gave her a wide berth. Still, considering that her boss wants her around her current location at all times, I wonder what kind of work she needs her back in Vale. Hopefully she gets some free time. I mean, it's not like I'm actually looking forward to meeting her again. I'll just, like her to relax more. Still, can't deny that she's slowly growing on me. The hand-drawn free kill card was kinda cute after all. No relax time then? A good morning to all of you. I'm Tai Yang Xiaolong, also known as my super duper papa. Hi guys. Damn, he's tall. And jacked. I see a lot more Yang than Ruby in him, that's for sure. These are Noah, Jack, Evelyn, and Penny. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Xiaolong. Oh, just call me Tai. Being called Mr. Xiaolong from 4 different directions gets tiring after a while. Hey then. It's incredibly auspicious to make your acquaintance, Papa of Ruby. Thanks, I guess? See, told you Penny is like 4 vocabularies in one. More like 4,000. A pleasure to meet you, sir. Pleasure's all mine, Noah. So I hear your semblance has even Enrico Palladina stunned. Something like that. I'm honored to be able to partake of your expertise, Mr. Xiaolong. So how are we doing this exactly? Well, first there's the non-disclosure agreement. I'm sorry. The non-disclosure? What? Sorry to put you on the spot like this, Mr. Xiaolong. There's no actual paperwork. I've actually... Papa. Thing is, we would like the nature of Noah's semblance to remain a secret. Seeing as how you're Ruby's dad, your word it will be enough. Oh, I see. Well, consider my lips are sealed then. On my daughter's life and my honor. But why must it remain a secret? That eye thingy? It's a little more than that, Ruby. Sorry, it's a secret. Wait a minute. You're keeping it from a secret from me? Sorry, sugar. We know you, and no semblance is so cool you wouldn't be able to keep your mouth shut about it. That only makes me want to know even more. Alright. Let's just get on with it before Ruby starts throwing a tantrum. Noah, you better have prepared a basket of strawberries. I'll need to be alone in the room with each person to minimize interference from other auras. I will call you inside one at a time. Let's start with Miss Polendina, alright? I was the last one to go inside. Mr. Xiaolong made me dress down to my underwear and then channel aura in different ways. I've been in here for half an hour already. His gaze is so intense, I wonder what he's seeing and feeling. I manipulated aura in a couple completely new ways for me today. I understand why you want to keep your semblance a secret, Noah. Words, finally. He has barely made a noise except to give me instructions. You can put everything back on. I've seen enough. Alright, thanks. So, did it look bad or something? Not exactly, but then again, I've never seen anything like this. I will have to confer with Mr. Polendina to give a name to all of it. Well, if it didn't look bad, you're at the very least making it sound heavy. You can run along now. I can hear someone tapping their foot quite impatiently outside. Mr. Polendina will tell you everything once we've finished. I see. Thanks for your help, then. I extend my hand towards Mr. Xiaolong. It was my pleasure, Noah. And could I ask you to do something for me? Oh, sure. What is it? At least wait until you've heard the request. Nothing much. You seem like a good kid, but... well, just treat my daughter right, okay? I will, Mr. Xiaolong. Ruby's been nothing but great to me since the first day I met her. I'm glad. Still, of all the first relationships she could have gotten into. Sorry about that. She is my little girl, after all. Yeah, Ty was basically in the same situation with Raven and Summer. Finally, what took you so long? Titania, hi, you've come to pick me up? Duh, come on, your stuff is already on the bullhead. My stuff? Wait, we're going to peek? Where else? Come on. I want to go sit already. But it's almost lunchtime. We won't have any time to... Peach got authorization. We're staying the night in Peak. Or what? I honestly can't believe Professor Peach managed to convince Miss Glinda to let us stay overnight in Peak. I mean, considering all the trouble we've gone through so far, Professor Peach? Yes, my only receptacle of Y chromosome in the area? Let me check something real quick. What exactly have you been telling Miss Goodwitch has been going on in your reports? Oh, no outright lies. This is so going to come back and bite you in the ass. Probably, but not enough about hypothetical ass whoopings, Miss Polendina. Titania, are you ready up there? The mechanism is clean and properly working. Why do I have to be the leather mule here? Wonderful. Then gather around and be prepared, students, for this is the auspicious moment. After more than 10 years, someone is going to enter Peak from the main gate. When I was fighting Wester, I didn't notice, but this city is kind of pretty, huh? Yes, too pretty. The streets, the trees, the lamplights, everything looks as good as new. There doesn't seem to be any negative signs of human presence like dirt or erosion of the pavement, but all the positive signs of it are here. Seriously, this place is kept better than Vale's Main Street. It's giving me the creeps. Makes two of us. Again, I gotta constantly check now because of fucking Neo. It's not just that. The place is well kept even before its disappearance. Peak had a populous families, workers, traders. It was like someone tried to erase all signs of their existence. Let's stick together. No one goes anywhere alone, and we do not wander inside buildings yet. That goes double for you, Professor. Aww. Teacher just wanted to see if any of the houses had a lab. Even the shrubbery is being taken care of. Yeah, but my skin's crawling. This isn't natural. Yeah, it's unnerving. This pristineness without someone to take care of. Don't be a moron. There must be a caretaker of some kind. These plants are alive and growing now. You're right. Then what do you mean by not natural? Where are the bugs? Oh my god, you're right. For all intents and purposes, these things could be made out of plastic. They're just here as decoration. That's usually why there are plants in urban centers, but I get what she means. This is preposterous. This obelisk clearly had a plaque. It got smoothed out, but there are still signs of the holes for the bolts. That seems unnecessarily mean. What did these people do to this boss guy? Evelyn, don't rewind it. We can do it if we can't find out. I know, I just wanted to see. To the people of Peak from the royal family of Vale, for showing what human hardiness and ingenuity can overcome every day of their lives. The royal... You mean the last king relatives? Yup. I think I get how the project of building a place like this got funding in the first place. Why? It's not like the world wouldn't notice that the inhabitants had disappeared. Why go to such lengths to erase their presence from Peak? This should be a residential quarter. Yes, it seems to be made of mostly houses. Ah. Why do you sound disappointed, Professor? Well, to unveil the mysteries of this city, a normal inhabitants won't do. It's not like we're gonna find a random recordings or notes left around. We need a place where people would keep records. Oh, I see. Well, then we should probably look for a hospital or a clinic? Indeed. Wish we had a map of Peak in the past. That could at least give us a hint as to where to start looking. Alright, let's make the point of the situation. The city is in pristine condition, but there doesn't seem to be anyone living in it. Leave alone people, there are no bugs either. It's like this place exists in a hazmat suit. Also, it seems like the limits of our liberated area is so far is at the end of Main Street. Afterwards, the dilapidation field is acting up again. So I guess we should keep to this area for now. Explore before trying to venture further into the city. So they even removed the street signs, so we're left to wander aimlessly. Not necessarily. I'm positive I could get at least a rough estimate of the urban planning with enough time. That will do, Penny. Thanks. What should we be looking for, though? Two things. First, a building we can use as a base camp of sorts, somewhere we can fall back to in case of trouble. The further away we get from the walls, the more important such places will be. And second, records. My thoughts exactly, Miss Ivory. Medical records, diaries, drawings, anything left behind that may help us decipher this mystery. Especially those relating to the days before the disappearance. Unless it literally happened overnight, there must have been some signs that something was wrong. We probably missed them, but we could make use of them now. Roger that. While we wait for Penny to make us a map, should we go through the buildings in order? One at a time, starting from the ones closest to the gate and fanning it out. What the fuck was that? No. That wasn't me. Evelyn, shh. You're going to leave now. This voice, what is it? It's coming from all directions. This sounds...
Monster.
You're grossly overstayed your welcome. You've broken one of my windows. You mishandled my gate. And now you're dirtying my roads? Leave, or I'll remove you. Ugh. Titania, what's wrong? Sorry, mysterious voice, but that is not an option. You won't leave? If you know what we've been doing, you know that we've been doing nothing but fight. Did you really think threatening us would work? Well said, partner. We're not going anywhere until we have what we came for. So do your worst. I thought as much. But cleaning up is always such a bother. Ew, gross! Is that pyro-obsidian? Liquid pyro-obsidian, moving liquid pyro-obsidian. So much of it. It's like our surroundings have been invaded by it. There are streams coming from every cardinal direction, all converging to a point on the street. They're coming together, building up into a mass. A variable mound of it that's growing and growing until they stop gathering. What is this? What the fuck? Sorry, that... What the hell is that thing? Not an animal, not a Grimm, that's for sure. One of your relatives, Titania? Titania, you're hurting. What's wrong? I'll take care of her, Miss Polendina. You think about our guest. Roger. Well, at least it's straightforward for once. No subterfuge, no divide and conquer. No special fields, that's our target. I even got some pent-up aggression to vent. How lucky. Maybe defeating it will help Titania too. Team Jade, take it down. Stop this right now. Also, is that a tiny Salem? I'm not the only one thinking that, right? How did you find me? You can see me and hear me. Then I was right. You use magic. Who are you? Just a stowaway. My name is Amber. And you're attacking my friend. His body keeps shifting. Can we even damage this stuff? Not with normal attacks. Unless we find a way to make it susceptible. I think icing him up did it. Can already see him shaking it off though. Don't let up. Ouch, Penny. Oh great, I should probably heal up Jack. Man, this thing is annoying. Metal Frenzy. This thing does not let up. Okay. I know I'm not saying anything, but come on. Also, what the heck happened over there? Also, why the fuck won't this thing die? Ouch. Go down already. What the hell? See, this is what I mean when Minos Kane overdoes it with the boss fights. That's way too much health for whatever the heck is going on here. Like, true, it's good not for it to not finish so quickly, but it's also bad when it takes too fucking long. This shouldn't be god freaking Dark Souls level bosses. what the heck? Thankfully, it sometimes does a lot of damage and sometimes it doesn't. Luckily, the damages were fucking random, but what the hell? I think we chipped away at it enough. Affirmative. Its mass has been reduced by 64.84%. And no more Pyro Obsidian is coming its way for some reason. Let's end this in one blow. You got a plan? Cover me. I need to focus. Resemblance? You're going to turn us all into popsicles. Not if I focus. I've been training, carrots. Alright. I'll be the bait. I'll slow him down. I'll provide range support. Sounds like a plan. Let's do this. Ugh. Why can't I hit you? Because I don't have a body to hit. Guess you never fought a ghost before, or another magic user. Now that I think about it, neither did I. Again, if controlling this metal is the extent of your abilities, you'll never be able to do anything to me. Ugh. Well, yes. I think I'm starting to feel my magic again. You missed. Try again for a Lian. Done. Get out of the way. You mean me? I mean all of you. Uh-oh. Ice Age. Ooh, it's even got a cool name. Why does it need one? I would have gone with Absolute Zero over Ice Age, but that's my thoughts. Okay, now I get why you needed a name. You rose it up something fierce, and with minimal collateral damage. You're getting better with your semblance. I'm almost jealous. Took a lot out of me, and just train it, carrots. I can't exactly see the future harder, you know. Should we apply the finishing touch to the demolition of our enemy, Noah? Sure. Together. On the count of 3. My monster. Looks like no one and his teammates took care of it. Guess you can't do 2 things at the same time with that metal, can you? Are you just mad because you damaged the streets for nothing, or is it slighted pride I see? Well, there she goes. Probably both. Where's Titanium and Professor Peach? Probably didn't want to stick around for the collateral damage and took refuge into one of the buildings. Question is, which one though? I'm sorry to say I wasn't surveying our surroundings during the fight. Oh, it's fine. We can just give Professor Peach a call in. It's alright. I saw where your friends went. They entered a large building further to the right up the street and along the road. From the signs outside, it looks like a clinic. Thank you, Amber. Didn't realize you had come. Wait, Amber? You mean this is your imaginary friend? Oh, hello there. Nice to, meet you face to face. Hold the phone. You can see her now. Clear as day. Holy, how? You can all... Oh, come on, Amber. She's gone. Not just us gone? Yeah, she got cold feet, I guess. How is she suddenly able to be seen by everyone? Did something happen while I wasn't looking? More about that later, though. You heard what she said. Let's go find Titanium for Professor Peach. I'm just going to say Professor Peach because the prof thing does not signify anything. Yeah, this is definitely the place Amber was talking about. Hey, Professor, you inside or what? Indeed we are, Miss Demrot. Door's unlocked. Come on in. A counter and those glass containers. This place doubled as a pharmacy or drugstore, it seems. They made their own medicine? Smart. And you wouldn't believe how durable they are. The expiration dates on these substances are in the order of decades. Will you stop shouting? Titania, are you well? That goes for everyone. Ow. Titania, how are you feeling? Like my body stopped trying to pull itself apart. Got one hell of a headache, though. My theory is that Titania's body hasn't completely turned into that of a human yet, at a deep level, which is why when whoever attacked us commanded Pyro Obsidian to gather and create that monster, her body was affected. I don't know who that was, but they better not let me get my hands on them. You're still a stank, but I'm happy you're alright. We should probably avoid moving Titania for a while. Penny, Professor Peach, you stay with Titania. We're going to transfer some materials from the base camp. You want to use this clinic as the base camp? Yeah, I mean, if the mysterious voice hates damage to the city so much, I don't think she's going to attack us in any of the buildings. Makes sense. Wish I could have taken a look at them, though. All we know is that they're female and young, I guess, from that voice. But I bet Amber knows something more. Hold up, let me check something. This is going to be a longer one. Have a safe trip back, Mr. Xiaolong. Thanks, Mr. Polendina. Wish you all the best in your research. Seal? Have a pleasant day, Mr. Xiaolong. Mr. Polendina, what do you plan to do with Noah? Why, he's a person, Mr. Xiaolong. You don't do things with you do things with objects. Also, my daughter loves and trusts him, and that's more than enough for me to believe in the wholesomeness of his character. You're right. We should trust in our children, shouldn't we? We can't but to show them the road and provide them with the right tools. True. Goodbye, then. Should I make a contingency plan for decapgeese, Professor? Seal? Professor, I'm serious. Just like Penny, which of decapgeese is an existence that cannot be left unplanned for. Considering what we discovered about his semblance? Like Penny, Noah hardly possesses world-ending potential. How can you say that with a straight face? Simple. Even with humanity wiped out, the world would keep spinning, no? I really don't get dark humor, Professor. You will, with age. I'm back. Welcome back, Howard. I'm surprised you could come back on your own. A pleasant side effect of the boss's gift. I need to check something. Yeah. I see. So you managed to meet expectations. Marvelous. Meat? Oh, on the contrary. I say I've exceeded them. Oh, ew! What is wrong with your face? Oh my god, you're the guy I have to sleep on the couch for? This is bullshit. You obviously don't need beauty sleep. You're a lost cause. Wesser, who's the little girl? This is Andre Demrot, the collaborator I asked Lila and Bella to acquire for the team. Did you say Demrot? Oh, now I remember you. You're the guy Evelyn played for a fool. Your face was hilarious. Oh my god, what the fuck? She's reading my mind. No, my childhood. Well, aren't you just adorable? Oh, I know, thanks. Still stealing your bed. Ew, should probably burn the sheets first. Smells like spiders. I'm going to kill her. Just so you know. As long as it's after we are finished. The Capkeys and his friends have only today started properly exploring Peak after all. Speaking of which, who's keeping watch on them today? Bella and Thilla. The two of them alone, unsupervised? I don't like it. Understandable. But do not worry, Howard. Their loyalty is secured. Trust me. Through bastardly bullshit motives. Means. How is she? Sleeping peacefully. Her vitals are stable and she ate plenty. I'm glad. You were pretty worried, huh? We all were, no? Yes, but you're staying by her bedside and it's not just because you can check her vitals instantly. Well, these machines may have been advanced 10 years ago, but I'm my father's daughter. Come on, what is it? Titania is helping us in our fight despite being born of our enemy. And all she wanted in exchange was to live. To experience life as a normal person would. Can't say she exactly lucked out on us since we're not exactly normal, but beggars can't be choosers. That's a very familiar desire. You mean your life wasn't normal? To my father, I'm his daughter. But to Atlas Army, I'm precious, dangerous property. My interactions with the world were always controlled. Probably what you call normal or natural. I only started living a normal life after I met you, Noah. I didn't do much. I know it was coincidence, a random chance that we met as we did, and that it was Headmaster Osmond's conflict with General Ironwood that brought me into the school. Still, it was only possible because you were there. Ever since then, we've done so many things. We fought together, we danced, we've eaten, we've kissed, loved each other. It shouldn't affect me this much, but the way she's been being so earnest and open is just like that time, the day we met Evelyn. I cannot imagine going back to how I was before meeting you, Evelyn and Jack. Once I tried living as a normal person, I realized just how fun and precious life is. Well, as normal as we can be anyway. Teehee. I know, right? We're like a little freak show. When Titania fell to her knees, you couldn't see what I was seeing. Her body trying to destroy itself to obey a command. The thought of losing her new life and her identity just like that was terrifying. Her life ended in an instant. Not even in the heat of battle or disease or old age. Pure and simple murder. A means to an end. Fuel for someone else's wishes. Noah, I won't. I will never, ever let something like that happen to you. Or Evelyn or Jack. Or Titania or Professor Peach or Amber. I just won't. Do you promise? She's holding up her pinky. Gosh, this is so stupid. She's so strong. They're all so strong, but still, I'll protect them. All of them. As long as I draw breath. If they ever need me to. Noah, could you... What is it? Could you stay with me tonight? After I finish my turn of guard duty, alright? Of course. Turn's over, partner. Her old clothes? Couldn't spend the entire day in the clothes I fought a giant slime monster in, no? The clinic has running water and electricity too. It does? I mean, I knew about the electricity, but... Weird, right? It's like the city is just waiting for people to move in. Yet. Anyway, you can head back inside now. It's Evelyn's turn. Actually, partner, mind if we take a little walk? There's something on my mind. Oh? Sure. Just let me tell Evelyn we'll be outside. Hey, Professor. I'll be outside. It's my turn for guard duty. I swear, waking up at this hour is worse than not sleeping at all. Anyway, Jack and Noah are taking a small stroll before bed, so it'll be you, Penny, and Tight. Bunny to Professor. Hello. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Demerot. I was distracted. I figured. What from, though? From this. A journal? Not just any journal. This is a medical journal, Miss Demerot. And the last entries date back to right before Peace last known communications. You mean we have a first-hand account? Indeed we do, Miss Demerot. Although most of it is in some kind of cipher to protect doctor-patient confidentiality. So, what's eating you? I know this is going to be just checking. Jack, what's the time limit on the request the headmaster has for you? I see. What brought this on? Penny. We had a conversation and she said she couldn't imagine going back to living how she was before. But our continued permeance and Beacon are being a team rides slowly on that surface. Now, after we've openly defied him, turned Professor Goodwitch against him? Yeah, and to answer your question, I don't really know, partner. All the headmaster asked of us was to come to Beacon and stay there as students. The details of what exactly he needs are unknown to us right now. But you're right in saying that when he asks, are we do it or not, that'll be the end of our school life. Penny is going to go back to Atlas. You two are going to go back to being his agents, and who knows what I'll do. Oh, hell no. I'm not leaving you. And neither is Evelyn. Partner? Ignoring the breach of trust with the stuff about my sister, did you forget about Howard and Wesser? How they're after you? You really think we're going to leave you to their mercy just because Osmond says it's time to go back to the leash? And on top of that, did you forget about Phila, Bella, and Andre? There's no way we can go back to what we were doing before following his instructions blindly. What Osmond did for us, for better or for worse, buys him just one last favor. After that, we're gone, school or not. And lastly, After all we've been together? Do you really think that a school uniform will matter? We're Team Jade, Noah. Now and forever. No, we're Team Jade. I'm just going to say Jade again, even though there's the P, but Team Jade? Evelyn was right, remember? There's no A in either of Penny's initials. Osmond just gave us the name because close enough, but that's not us. Jack B. Ivory, Penny Paulentina, Noah T. Capgeese, Evelyn Demrot. We don't flow off the tongue. We don't make up fancy smancy acronyms. And we don't sound like anything else. It's just us. So in short, fuck the system. Fuck Osmond at least. That gray-haired asshole. So, sorry to bother you. But Bella? Hi, Noah. No, please. I'm not here to fight. Titania says otherwise. The boop, I mean, that was that, and this is this. I'm just here to talk. Talk. Yes, I swear, just talk. I'm not lowering my weapon. I wasn't going to ask you to. And why would you? You still hate me. And how could you not after what I did? What I tried to do? No, Bella. I don't hate you. Partner? That doesn't mean I like you either. I still can't just forget about what you tried to do to me, alright? But I can understand you weren't in your right mind. So I can't totally hate your guts for it. You still got an uphill battle to make me not grab onto a weapon whenever I see you. Especially since you work for Wesser in that flaming monstrosity. What the? Is she crying? Gods. I'm feeling kind of bad for her. I mean, that's fair, isn't it? Although, why are you... No, I'm not. I'm not crying because I'm sad. It's just... I can't believe... After what I've done, for you to not hate me? It's... I'm so sorry. What is she doing? Bella, what are you doing? The only thing I can do. I'm sorry. That's Miss Frawley. Excuse me? That's the ultimate form of apology, basically. She's baring her neck, leaving herself completely vulnerable. You can cut through her neck if you wanted, and she couldn't do anything about it. I'm not going to kill her. Why? What do you mean, why? After what I did, you should hate me. You should be taking this opportunity and do something to me. Kick me, hit me, anything. Bella, I'm not going to do any of that. And that's more than I deserve. This day has been going nothing like I thought. You're telling me. Noah, I know I have no right to even ask something like this. I did something horrible. I'm helping your enemies. Why is she going so far? But I beg of you, please forgive me. Noah? I'm thinking, partner. You're back. Why wouldn't I be? I got held up by something, but I'm sorry. It's just I'm so silly. What is it? I mean, I started thinking I'm still a robot. So maybe you were having second thoughts because of my body? Oh, so that's... I guess I should have thought about the specifics? You mean you haven't? No, not really. Oh God, Evelyn, what are you doing? Carrots? Yes? Listening in is rude. Also, you're supposed to be on guard duty. Oh, I can multitask. Also, I was a bit worried. But it seems everything's working out alright. I'll never get a decent night of sleep again, will I? I wouldn't say so. Here. Evelyn? Are those earplugs? To commemorate the occasion. This must be one of the most thoughtful things you've ever done for me. Thanks, Carrots. You're welcome. Though I can't guarantee there'll be enough once I join in. Again, the music is so anticlimactic. Well then, students, I think we can officially declare our latest trip to Peak a complete success. I'd say we've managed to open a direct path into the city. No more sulking around. We managed to find a safe house, even if it's mostly just safe because of that little girl's OCD. Whoever she is. I swear, it's like I'm a magnet for troublesome brats. This one controls Pyro Obsidian. But we've shown her creations what for, and we've even made some steps into deciphering the mysteries of Peak. Provided we manage to decipher the medical journal Professor Peach found. You just leave that to me, children. I'll get on it as soon as... Oh, I think that's going to wait quite a bit, Professor Peach. Professor Goodwitch, what a surprise to have you here waiting for us. Oh, it's the least I could do after reading your strategically delayed reports about your activities in Peak, Professor Peach. Oh, someone's in trouble. Professor Goodwitch, I assure you they were under careful supervision. And that's of course supposed to make everything okay, isn't it? Neat. Oh wow, I never seen her so whipped before. Who's that? That's Professor Goodwitch, our combat class teacher and the vice headmistress of Beacon. Breaking into no man's land, enlisting the help of transfer students, fights with unidentified life forms, and randomly adopting teenage girls. Wait, what? Well, by the authority invested in you by the Kingdom of Vale. That's not the... just come talk to me. Also, it's a pleasure to meet you, Titania. Welcome back, everyone. Right. Yo? You go all rest up while I speak with my old friend. If the past reports are anything to go by, this time you should have fought a giant monster. I don't even want to know. You don't? Of course I do! But you said... She adopted me? Well, eventually they would have started asking questions. You do live in her quarters after all. Oh, I bet she didn't put where you really came from in the report. This is the perfect cover-up. Though I wonder how exactly she spun the tale then. Congratulations, Titania. I don't know if you give congratulations for stuff like this. Well, back to school life. Nothing from Neo? Really? Ah, thank the gods that's over. I think the last time you rode my ass this hard about anything, we were still in a team together. You didn't leave me much of a choice, Violet. I know, but as I said, Glinda, these aren't risks that those kids can avoid taking. Looks like it. I'm not happy about it either. A world where adults have to rely on children is an upside-down existence. But I can at least offer them my full support and allow them the grace of defending themselves. I will have to inform Osmond of this. Oh, I know, but I bet that he'll be more happy than to allow this to go on, since it moves the focus of everything away from Beacon and into a remote, isolated region of the world. And my adoption process secured Titania from any claim he might want to make about her. She survived 10 years in Peak alone? I can't believe it. I wouldn't call being stuck in a blob of pyro sitting for all those years surviving. She doesn't even remember if she was that age when it happened. An entire city gone. Violet, if you ever need any kind of support during your investigations, I want you to come to me, not some other random students. But that would leave nothing for the students to do. Good. They need experience, it's all I'm saying. Fancy a cuppa? A cuppa before bed? Oh, I'd be glad to, but I think there's someone else you should explain yourself to first. What are you... Titania? Is there something wrong? Nah. So, what are you doing here? Was waiting for you. Why? Oh, I don't know, okay? I don't... I have no idea what to do now. I don't know what a daughter is supposed to do. Most of my memories are those of a dick and his father. And his father was even worse. Titania? Forget it. It's stupid. I'm stupid. Nothing stupid about it, Titania. And there's really only one thing a daughter is supposed to do for her parents. Just one? Just one. And what is that? Live a long life. Live happy and become an adult you can be proud of. I think I can do that. Again, that music's so anticlimactic. Good morning, Noah. You had an uninterrupted and restful night of sleep. You know? Tuesday, day 107. Okay. I'm going to end this part here. We'll move on to the next part, which will be the final part of this session.